So I just like had a whole like epiphany thing. So first I went downstairs today for morning meeting. I usually like write whatever the topic that I feel like talking about or see if somebody else did it or whatever. So I go down and to make a long story short, this fucking dude is making like his like jail microwave meal with like the smelliest crap ever. And he's done this like before, and I like literally had to wait till the smell went away. And so I was late for morning meeting basically. So I go into morning meeting and I'm already I'm already like frustrated and whatever because of that. Then I walk in and alright, I don't know what to say with my thoughts. So, okay. So to make another story shorter, we get to the end and like, I'm a drug addict, so I want to come in, and people do this all the time. They want to immediately speak and walk out. They want to take up the whole group and whatever. So I'm not good at this, but I sat with the feeling. I just let it happen, and like the more you sit with it, like the answers like start coming, and I guess that's what meditation is, but I am not usually good at that. So again, we get to the end, and since I didn't interrupt the group with my immediate thoughts like I usually do, I sat down. I was quiet. So at the end of the meeting, this kid picks up the book, and like the first line, see, there's no so the first line is, wait, which one was it? Wait, and promptly admitted it when I was wrong. So it was already like that minute where we're supposed to stop, and I was like, okay. I need to say something now. I've waited a good half hour, let everybody talk, whatever. So I was like, I was wrong because I called out this guy in the group, whatever. And I said, look, I was wrong to him, and I said, I'm sorry, but I said, you were also wrong. So whatever, he completely ignored me. I don't give a shit though. Like, there's some things that I can hold, and there's some things I can't, and I feel like either way, that wasn't for him, it was for me. So, okay, so let's fast forward a little long later. There's this, I'm sure everybody knows Crystal channel, whatever. So, posted, she posted a video. Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. Can I pause? Alright, let's pause. Okay, brain fart has lifted. So she's talking about bending reality or whatever, and she says something about being locked out and like basically just like taking a breath and like not freaking out. So when I walked in my room, that was on. And yesterday I bought this like lotto ticket, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to manipulate energy, blah blah blah. Like, you gotta be positive, no doubt. So, so also I looked at the lotto ticket, and then this came on, and right before it came on, I was like, don't touch the ticket. It's not the right time. It's just not the right time. And right now, like, I have everything that I need. So, even though that's like 50 cents, but literally, I have everything I need. So I was like, all right, when the time is right, it will come to me. And then, shoot. Oh, and then also, like, I had a little bit of a guilty feeling this morning, too. So there's this guy who plays, like, the violin or the banjo. Not the banjo. I don't know. And he does this, like, I can't remember his name, He's so dope. He's that guy that, like, goes, and then does all this, like, funny shit. And, like, my literal soulmate. But, so he made me think of my friend who died, my boyfriend actually, who died, and then I was like started feeling guilty. So I never really found out how he died. Me and his family, like, don't get along or whatever because he died and for several other reasons. But he's the one who saved me from dying in my overdose. So when I saw this guy, I'm like, oh, James would have loved him. Then I'm like, oh, James is talking to me right now in his own way. And I was like, oh my God, like he Narcaned me. And then what? Years later, we broke up. And I broke up with him. And then he had moved on and met this other girl. But then he died. So I, like, kind of felt responsible in a certain extent. But what a morning.